thank you so much, Daniel. And I can't wait to see your book about Dracula.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm excited too. Finally, it was a work in progress, very hard one. Especially when you work 3 jobs and you try to juggle everything.
Oh yeah. Like with me, I'm retired, so it's just really beautiful. Donnie Cho, it's nice seeing you again. I heard that you say stuff.
my show's pretty wild there, Paul. It's I like to think of it as a paranormal comedy show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's not enough comedy in this field, I feel like.
Huh. Yeah, there's not much, no.
Not much.
No.
And that's a shame, because I think there's like there's a lot of untapped comedy gold in a lot of these topics that people don't really go into. Because everyone's so serious all the time, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the paranormal, there's a lot of fun to it. I mean, I have a lot of funny stories that happen to us and stuff like that. I even have a sad story, and I'll tell you really quick before we get off of here.
Okay. Yeah.
We did an investigation in Truckee, California. So something like almost 70 people showed up. So we were walking through the whole town, and the whole place is haunted. We got all kinds of crazy evidence. We went into one hotel room, and this cowboy guy goes, "I don't believe in ghosts, but," he goes, "this is like good entertainment, and I'm glad I'm here just to watch, and I can have a few laughs." I go, okay. So I was doing some EVP work, and I said, "Why don't you talk through the recorder?" He goes, "Okay, I will." He goes, "I don't believe in ghosts." And And if you're around, if you're really around, show yourself. And And I played it back, and right in front of all these people, the ghost was telling them some cuss words, actually cussed them out, and said, "I'm going to haunt you before you sleep." And so in the middle of the night, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, I got up to use the restroom. He had to go down the hallway to use the restroom, one of those old hotels. And I saw that guy, and he's pacing back and forth on the hallway, and I go, "How come you're not in bed sleeping?" And he goes, "I ain't sleeping in that bed." He goes, "My room's haunted." I go, "Oh my God." So he became a believer. So after the investigation, I said, "Do you believe in ghosts now?" He goes, "Yeah, I do." He goes, "I'll never make fun of it again." But there was another sad moment, though. There was a sad moment. While we were exploring and we're walking towards the cemetery, there was a sheer cliff. And one of my investigators brought his dog along. And the dog didn't see the cliff and went down the cliff and died.
Oh man.
Oh God, I was so devastated.
That's gotta be so depressing.
Oh, it was so sad. And I looked at him. I mean, tears was coming down my eyes, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And he looked at me. He goes, "Paul, I'm going to take him to the vet." And he goes, "Paul," he goes, "all these people came to this investigation. Go ahead and continue it." I said, "Are you sure?" And he goes, because I'll stop it right now." And he goes, no, you got to go." He goes, "I'm taking off." And it was so sad, and I loved that dog. He was so cute.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was a little beagle. Yeah. So it's like if you go on a scouting mission like that,
and
try to...
we forget so much. Yeah. We forget how much these animals do for us every day. I want to say also, we do have a Big Duke, World Bigfoot Central inside of the house. Hello. I'm glad many of you. Andrew Gnome's Tracking Express. People are here joining because they love to hear you. They love to hear your experience. And like I'm saying, you and I will arrange together with Donnie to have you here back regularly to share your stories and your experience. So how do people can contact you and find you, my dear friend?
I'm really easy to find. You can Google Bing me, Paul Dale Roberts. If you're looking for some of my books, Paul Dale Roberts books, and I pop up. You'll find my contact information, the paranormal hotline, my email, everything else. I'm very easy to find.
I know you're very easy, and you're always amazing to have on the show. And I must say, Donnie, he is my amazing friend and co-host. First, we met each other. He was my follower. Then we were joking and laughing. Now we became good friends. After we became good friends, we became basically hosts together. What's kind of amazing. This is how life brings people together, and that's what I love. And I learned so much from you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, please also don't forget after this show, we do have another show coming on Texas Front Porch.
Oh, actually, I have Daniel, I have a quick announcement about that. It looks like Tex rescheduled tonight's show.
Go ahead.
Texas show is going to be in 2 hours. It's starting 11 o'clock Eastern
time. And I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling well, so he's going to start a little later tonight.
Don't be surprised, you guys.
Yeah, just heads up.
Yeah, there's a really bad weather there, and tornado is coming and everything. We are experiencing some technical difficulties too here, so I apologize, Paul, if we're cutting off here and there, not done on purpose. So just thank you, Donnie, for sharing that information. So tune in, and Paul, you have the show of your own. Where we can see you and the rest of the other crew that you are playing with once a week.
Oh yeah. We film every Tuesday, but we publish it like a week later. The podcast is called the Waiting Room Podcast. So yeah, you can find it right up on my Facebook. I'll always put the link up there, or you can just Google it, the Waiting Room Podcast, and you'll see it. And we interview a bunch of people, so it just and we don't just do the paranormal. In fact, our guest tomorrow is a person.
I got it.
Yeah, our person tomorrow is an author of a self-help book, and he was a popular DJ that performed in Moscow, Russia, Bali, and all kinds of different places around the world. So yeah, so we also do entertainment. So yeah, and Danielle's been on there, and I ought to get you on there, Donnie Cho.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Message.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donnie is awesome. You will love Donnie. Donnie loves to joke, loves to laugh, has a good heart, and very good attitude. So I want to say, Donnie, where we can find you? We forget. We cannot forget.
Donnie Cho says stuff Saturdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 Central. Yeah, every week.
I like Donnie Cho's couch back there. That's a big couch. If I ever had,
I never sit on it. I only sometimes take a nap on it. It's weird.
If I ever spend the night over there, I ask for the couch.
Yeah, the only one who really uses my couch is my dog.
Has a lot of space. Going back and forth, enjoying that.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad. We had a wonderful evening, gentlemen, and everybody basically watching and listening. I want to say thank you. Please don't forget, there's a new channel. It's a family channel. It's my own little channel that I just started. And next Sunday, we're going to have basically a cool show about the Bible prophecies. So I'm going to talk about the Bible prophecies, what's coming, and what is to expect. And after that, my sister has her own little secret that she will share. So that's happening next Sunday. And join at 11. So you're saying 2 hours from now, Donnie. Texas Front Porch. Tex will join. We are sorry about that because the weather is really bad. Again, Paul, my great friend, the person that I really love, admire, and respect. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. You know, big hug to your wife and to your family. Say hi to Phil, to the rest of the crew. I really do admire and respect you all. Guys, have a wonderful good night to all. And don't forget, tomorrow is the last night to vote because we Canadians are watching. What happens with you guys is going to affect us. Have a great evening, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.